Okay, let's start on the right, first row.
Hey, Keldon, Matt Guzman, Spurs on SI. What have you seen from Carter Bryant these postseason games? Just the way that he's been able to learn, be like a sponge. You've been in that position before as a rookie and trying to learn as much as you can.
He's been amazing for us. He's been giving us that spark. Um, and his drive to want to get better and learn more has been off the charts. He's so locked in. He's taking notes. He's, energetic, doing everything we asked him to do. So it's been good to, see CB, see his growth, see how far he's came this season, and see how he's impacting basketball and impacting winning for us as well.
Okay. Third row in the middle.
Keldon, Ramon Esteves, Dominican Republic, Deportes en Línea. You've come off the bench with strong energy. How are you prepared to face the Knicks? That always there is a strong team and physical also.
Just be prepared for anything. They're a good team. They're here for a reason. They're tough. They're rugged. They're physical. Just coming in and matching that, doing whatever my team needs me to do for us to be successful, and just keeping the main thing, and that's winning the finals.
First row, right in the middle.
Hey, Keldon, Adam Ross with Spectrum News. Obviously, I'm sure you've been asked this before, but face the franchise, 20 points per game until now. What's the toughest part of switching from that role to the role you're in with this team?
Honestly, I would say, ego. As being a guy, and then you having to adjust. But I feel like when you it was a point where you look in the mirror and you want to be a part of something special, or you want to chase personal goals, and being here and being throughout the season and winning has been the ultimate reward. It just shows that everything was worth it. Obviously, I went from being the guy to coming off the bench and being sixth man, but I feel like winning is the most addictive thing in this league, and this year is a testament to that. Being able to win and contribute towards winning means more than anything that I've done in the past. I feel like the energy of this group, is contagious, and knowing that I want to be a part of something special here and with this group as well. These guys have had my back and believed in me since day one, and just replicating that and wanting to be a part of something great. And I feel like that's the main thing. Like, what we have here is special, and me being able to contribute to that is fun for me. It's exciting, and it's what I love to do.
All right, remember, please say your name and affiliation. We'll start here to the left.
Tom Worsborn, San Antonio Express News. Keldon, Jordan Clarkson, sixth man of the year. You're sixth man of the year. You feel a kinship with the other sixth men, and just talk about his game and how he's been able to do what he's done for so long coming off the bench.
Well, Jordan's an amazing player. I feel like he's when you talk about those six men, you have to bring his name into those conversations. I feel like he's been a spark on whatever team he's been on, and it's just a testament to hard work. I feel like somebody he's honed his craft, and he's an exciting player, to watch, and I just tip my cap to him. Obviously, he makes things happen when he has the basketball, and he's exciting. So
second row on the right, Jared.
Jared Weiss, The Athletic. You guys seem to really love each other in that locker room. When did you first feel that building, like back in June, July last year? And how has Mitch, taking over from Pop, who used to do dinners and all the different things, how has he helped foster that within you guys?
I feel like we had everybody together, I think maybe it was Summer League last year, and I feel like ever since then, like it's just clicked. Like, we all came together, and we experienced a lot of things together. And having Mitch come in has been amazing. He lets us be ourselves. He just lets the group vibe. And I feel like whenever he needs to step in, he steps in. He's been a tremendous leader for us and putting us in the right direction. And but I feel like the group loves each other. It's genuine. We're a tight-knit group. I feel like when you see one of us, you see all of us. And you know, that's just how it's been from the start. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it's been just like it clicked from day one.
Third row on the left, Chris.
Chris Mennick, Sports Illustrated. Keldon, Vic is starting to see every different kind of defense over the last couple of years. Is there anything that stands out to you about his ability to kind of dissect these defenses in real time and kind of how his mind works out there on the court?
I feel like it's crazy because he's 22 years old, and to see how you know, you send any coverage at him, he knows how to adjust on the fly, and it just shows how locked in to the game of basketball he is, how much he gives to the game of basketball. I feel like he's seen every coverage, and at times, you know, people have thought that they had the answer, and they thought they had Vic figured out, and it's just like one layer after another. He just continues to adjust and continues to evolve and continue to get better. And, you know, it's just a testament to hard work. Like, I feel like you don't adjust to those things that easily or on the fly, you know, without putting that time into the game of basketball.
First row on the right.
Dan Devine, Yahoo Sports. Keldon, kind of the other side of that. The Knicks come into this series on a pretty serious offensive role. You know, some nights it's Brunson, some nights it's Cat, some nights it's Josh Hart. Could be kind of anybody. I guess what's the challenges you've dug into looking at them of a team that's kind of got that many options?
I mean, they're here for a reason. You know, we're in the NBA Finals. But, you know, we just got to continue to lock in and, you know, play to our strengths, play to our scouting report. And I feel like we'll do that. And, you know, but, I mean, they're a great team. We're in the NBA Finals, so you can't take anything away from them.
First row on the left.
Hector Ledesma, Clutch Points. Keldon, I remember a couple of years ago in the midst of that 22-win season, you talked about how you were going to keep on smiling and, you know, it would come one day. 2 short years later to be here, and I know the job's not done, but to put yourselves in this position, I'm wondering if I can get your thoughts on that.
I mean, I don't really have any thoughts. You know, we just know we have the task at hand, and that's what's most important, keeping the main thing. And, you know, so anything else that you think of, you know, kind of just goes out the window. Like, I feel like all my thoughts now are going out here executing and trying to put my team in the best position to be successful come tomorrow night.
Second row middle.
Hi, Keldon. This is Simone Wu from AA Sports Connect Hong Kong. First of all, Ed Con Yao from Hong Kong says hi, your event MC.
Yes.
I know there would be a number of like Hong Kong fans flying in afar to support the Spurs to come to watch them. Do you have a message for a global fan base like that, or like Hong Kong fans specifically?
We love all our fans worldwide. You know, Hong Kong and wherever else fans that come in to support the Spurs, we love you. We can't wait to put on a performance for you guys. We can't wait to have you guys experience San Antonio if you do come out here. And I hope your experience is the best.
Second row on the right. Last question.
Keldon, Tyler McGill, The Score. I wanted to ask you, you've got your ranch outside of San Antonio. Who on the team would last the longest and who would call it quits the earliest if they had to live the same lifestyle?
That's a good question. Who would adjust the quickest? I would say Vic, because I feel like he's always intrigued by new things and nature as well. The quickest, I feel like they're gonna see this, so you know they're gonna. But if I had to go the quick, I might say Bismack though would be last the longest. Like I feel like him or Vic. The quickest though, Lindy might last too. That's a hard question. The quickest though, I'm gonna go. Carter Bryant. Huh? Carter not really that outside type of person. Yeah, that's not really his style right there. So yeah, I'm gonna go Carter. He may surprise me though. You know, he's been to the ranch, you know, a couple times, but I haven't really introduced him to the animals, so I got to see how he react. But, I'm going to come back to that question next time I see you. I'm going to have a valid answer. But, I feel like I got a three-way tie. I'm going to go Vic, Bismack, and Lindy for, who could last the longest at my ranch if they had to change their lifestyle. And Carter definitely would not last at all. He would quit. He probably wouldn't want to feed the animals, do none of that. He probably just want to sit in the house.
All right,
Watch
thanks, Keldon.
Netflix.